Welcome to a busted play, an illegal use of hands to the face short. Hayden, after some extensive contract extension talks with the Green Bay Packers, Davante Adams is now on bad terms with them, according to some NFL insiders. Davante Adams has slipped down the NFL wide receiver hierarchy in pay to number 18, making $12.25 million annually on his final year of his contract. I know you and I are both not very high on Davante Adams because of him being schemed up for a lot of his stats. His talent is great. His talent is great. It's just a lot of his stats are inflated because of him being schemed open for these touchdowns. But now with Aaron Rodgers seemingly not wanting to be there and almost has a foot out the door, Davante Adams going to be following him too. We are the two best players on the Packers going to be out for this next season.
Out for this next season, I doubt that. That one would be wild if they were both not playing this season. I still expect them both to be playing this season, but this news is great for me. You know why it's great for me? Because I said that there may be more turmoil in this locker room than is, let on. And if the number one wide receiver is now complaining, geez, this is really going to become a mess. And just in terms of my record prediction, hopefully that comes true because I dropped them some games because of the fact that I don't know how much this situation between the players and the management team can get resolved. This is really interesting because it's going to be so weird to see two players playing for a team this year because I feel like this is how it's going to play out. They're both going to have to play for Green Bay this year, but they're both on bad terms with the team they're playing for. How does that affect the relationship with them going forward, and just how does that affect their play on the field? Does that make them more motivated, less motivated? I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's going to be a similar thing of what I said about Rodgers and our Packers breakdown and prediction episode. He's got too much pride to just really stink up the joint for a season, just being like, "Oh, guys really should let me go," especially with legacy on the line too. And Davante Adams kind of the same way. Those guys are still going to ball. The turmoil is going to be insane though. Like the press after all those games, like Aaron, what do you think about this play call here? Do you think you should have gone for it? Oh, what do you think about the Packers picking up this wide receiver or this quarterback or paying this guy this money? Like, could you imagine if Alan Lazard or just someone else gets a contract extension? It's a
5-year
decent
deal.
chunk of change. Yeah, just some guy getting a decent chunk of change. Like, oh, what do you think about this guy getting paid this much, or this guy getting whatever? The media, it's going to be a media firestorm in Green Bay for this team, and I mean, I hope those two guys play because the sound bites every Monday morning, going back and looking at them, it's going to be great for their interviews. We're going to have a lot to talk about.
I agree with that, definitely. I think something else that may be really interesting in terms of how this affects it is there any chance that this actually makes, even though we're already saying they want to scheme Davante Adams open, they love getting Davante Adams the ball even more, just a ton. Is there any way that this makes Aaron Rodgers be like, oh, you're on my side now? Like, you don't like these guys either? Okay, well, why don't we just say screw them and set like a record and literally connect with each other like 30 times this season for touchdowns? And they just go off and have one of the most insane seasons ever. And then the Packers are like, whoa, we can't let both of you go now. And then it's just like, sorry, we're both out the door now. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, it would be so funny just to hear Aaron Rodgers or Davante Adams after the game, like, Davante, you had 17 receptions this game or something wild like that. It's like, what do you attribute that to? He's like, well, just my ability and Aaron getting me the ball. Just that's all it takes. And then Aaron, like, yeah, I mean, when you're a guy like with my talent and Davante's talent, just the two hyping each other up the whole season and giving no one else credit, that would be awesome.
Not bashing anybody either. Just
No,
like only
just
talking about
building
each other.
other up and leaving Green Bay where it is. Like the Packers, everyone else on the team where they are, just keep building each other up.
So if they have a crazy year like that and they really get connected, now we got to go back to the conversation about Davante Adams saying that he'd really like to play with Derek Carr. Does that still happen, or do you think if Aaron
He's a
Rodgers
free agent. He can sign wherever he
do you think
wants.
it? But if Aaron Rodgers gets moved next season, is he attracted to go play with the quarterback he's been playing with that's gave him so much success in the NFL, or would he be more attracted to
Oh,
Derek Carr since he said he'd love to play with Derek Carr?
what if the Packers do the unthinkable and they just trade Aaron Rodgers to Vegas? Like I said this before, but then they get Derek Carr there. So it's like, all right, Devontae, what are you gonna do? You really wanted to play with Derek Carr?
Oh, good lord, that would be a whole mess. I don't know. That would be great, like in terms of like us talking about it and stuff, because then it would really be like, okay, in this trade, this hypothetical trade goes through next season, right? Then does that mean that we would really know like which guy Davante Adams really likes more at that point? But like I said, I think this could actually earn Davante Adams a lot of brownie points with Rodgers.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
like him actually just going against the management of the Green Bay Packers. That's really interesting. And I don't know though if they like really try to hook up with each other more, even more so than they were before. Then I don't know if that helps or hurts the team because it's like they everybody already knew that they were going to target him a ton anyways, and they were having success doing it. I don't know if it makes the Packers better or worse. Really.
yeah. Uh, I mean, the drama is not good for like no team really wants that drama. But I don't. Those guys are going to play to the best of their ability. That like they have legacy on the line for them, stats on the line for them. And it's funny, like wide receivers just constantly nagged on as this selfish position. Like all that they care about is stats. I would not blame Davante Adams for only caring about stats next season. Just be like, hey, Aaron, I'm 15 catches away from whatever record. Do you think you can hook me up with that? He's like, yeah, sure. And
Yeah, you
then just
think
audibling to like have Devontae run like a rocket screen or something so he could just get these easy completions off.
like, hey Aaron, I know we got a 17 game season now, and I don't think it would be that hard to, complete like 20 passes a game to me. Like, really, I don't think like go for
Hey, we
three.
could break the touchdown
I
record.
think I could easily get 300 catches this season.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
not?
I mean, you could throw for 6,000 yards this season, Aaron. Come on, let's do it.
All to me too. It'd be great.
Yeah.
I mean, that ruins Robert Tanyan, but besides that, I
Yeah.
mean, it'd kind of be hilarious. With it, no doubt, it would be hilarious if
Oh,
they
could you
just
imagine
fully
if
said
they
screw
get
the
other
Packers.
guys on the team in on it too? Just like Tanyan. Come on, we can like they just find whatever like what we could just go to Houston. We could just go to Houston after this. Come on, Bobby. We can go. Come on, Bakhtiari. We can go to Houston. Just force your way out of here. Just
Everybody goes
mass
to the
exodus of
Texans.
players from Green Bay.
Wouldn't that be funny if we got through all this Green Bay Packers drama and then Aaron Rodgers ended up somewhere like Houston, like a basement team, to just flip the team on its head immediately? Because wherever he goes, they're a contender immediately.
Yeah, yeah. And the wide receiving core for Houston is not bad either. Like he's got some good guys to throw to. Like he doesn't have a Davante Adams, but I mean,
Yes, he does. Brandon Cooks actually probably could be what Davante Adams is. I mean, I know. I mean, now I say before I
you
say
got on me when I said that
yeah,
about Davante Adams.
I
Now you're
know,
saying it.
but Brandon Cooks puts up numbers no matter who his quarterback is. I see no reason that if you start forcing the ball to Brandon Cooks that he couldn't go for say 1,400 yards. I really don't, because he can get to 1,000 with a crap quarterback.
Yeah, I guess. I guess. I
Maybe the
just
touchdowns may be harder to come by, but that's the touchdowns are a lot of scheme thing.
yeah. All that I really have to say to end this off is I know the Packers are owned by the fans, and what the fans should do is instate both of us as the GM for the Packers. Because I think we could get a contract extension off for both of these guys here. Keep them around for a long time. We're not going to be like Brian Gutekunst, just let these guys go.
Are we co-GMs?
Oh, GMs, yeah.
So we each have equal power?
We both have equal power, yeah.
Do we have to agree on a decision to make it?
Matt LaFleur is the tiebreaker.
Okay, then
Actually,
yeah,
no,
they get
that
signed.
sounds
Then yeah, they get
all
signed.
right. All right.
All right, y'all set.
Yeah, I think we got this here.